YouTube, we are 9-0, 9-win streak with the new way to play Infernity. No more are we waiting for our second turn to pop off. We are popping off right away. New way to play Infernity. 9-0, let's go. New way to play Infernity. We are not playing with the Inferno skill. We are no longer waiting till our second turn. We are popping off right away.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at him. Let's go.
We are playing balance. We are guaranteed a monster spell and trap in the opening hand. And let's look at the deck. Boom. Thank you to many great members of the Duel Links Meta Discord. I don't know who exactly to give credit for this deck idea, but this deck works out really well. Is it better than the Inferno skill deck? I'm not sure. Both decks, right now, the Infernity deck is not a provably top-tier deck. We're still working it out. I do like the Inferno deck, but the problem with that deck is you have to survive to the second turn. You're not doing much on your first turn. This deck gives you a good chance to do something on your first turn because you're guaranteed going to open up an Archfiend or a Beetle, a spell, and a trap. So, for example, if you open up your Beetle, you can set your entire hand, activate the Beetle, summon double Beetle from the deck so you have no more Beetles in the deck, and you could activate a Monster Gate. Monster Gate will tribute off the Beetle and will guaranteed summon an Archfiend from the deck because that's all you have from the deck. Archfiend on summon will activate to search your deck for an Infernity card, and then you're popping off. I'll show you how to pop off. Instead, maybe you opened up an Archfiend. With Archfiend in your hand, you probably opened up maybe a Launcher too. Launcher, send the Archfiend. You also have a guaranteed back row. Then launch the Archfiend onto the field. You could search for a Beetle to then get popping off, or search for another Launcher and search for your break and or your barrier. So you're much more likely to pop off with your Monster Gate or your Launcher in your opening hand. Also, I never got to use this, but desynchro. You target a synchro, including your opponents if you want. You desynchro. You resummon the synchro materials, and every time you special summon Archfiend, you get the effect to search for an Infernity card. So if you were to make a Charge Warrior, draw a card on summon, desynchro, summon your Archfiend, search another card, make it again, Charge Warrior. That's a double draw a Charge Warrior, and you get the effect of the Archfiend. Now, beyond having an actual play on your first turn, likely to do so, that is, let's talk about what you do when you're actually popping off. And what does popping off mean? Popping off means you are activating the effect of your Archfiend by special summoning it from the grave or from your deck by either drawing into it or off of the Monster Gate or summoning with the Launcher. And also, you have a Beetle in your hand that could be summoned already on the field or in the grave that could be summoned with a Launcher. So what does popping off mean? Let's get into it. So here we go. We have an example of the Archfiend and the Beetle, and let's say we had a Launcher activating to summon the Archfiend and the Beetle onto the field. So the Archfiend is now activating to search your deck for an Infernity card, and it is a soft once per turn, so you can do it multiple times. So we'll search for another Launcher. Launcher could help you by discarding an Infernity card from your hand to activate and resolve all these effects, the important effects. You must have 0 cards in your hand. So Launcher not only special summons 2 Infernities from the graveyard, it will once per turn discard an Infernity to help get your hand size down. So now we're going to synchro into the core synchro being Coral Dragon. Coral Dragon says you could discard a card to destroy a card in the field. It's a tuner, and if sent to the graveyard, you get to draw a card. So it's got 3 great effects. We're going to launch the Archfiend and the Beetle back onto the field, activating the Archfiend, searching our deck for another Launcher, play the Launcher. Then we'll send Archfiend and Beetle to the grave to summon a Charge Warrior. Now, only activate the effect to use the Charge Warrior if you have no Beetles left in your deck potentially, and you don't have a Launcher, okay? So you want to make sure you don't accidentally draw into a monster. Otherwise, you could just draw and discard with your Coral Dragon if they have a card in the field. So I just want to make sure you don't accidentally draw if you don't have a way to discard with your Coral Dragon if it's your first turn, or they have no cards on the field, or you don't have a launcher, and you didn't use up your normal summon already. So in this case, we could draw it, we'll discard, we'll pop a card with the Coral Dragon. Then you could Synchro Shokan, because the Coral Dragon is a tuner, into Animaru. Then you could launcher again. Summon the Archfiend, summon the Beetle, you could search for any card. Let's say we search for this. Then you could Synchro into a Brionic, discard your search for a card, send it back, get clapping. You could also, if you have another launcher, launch the Archfiend back in the field. Instead of searching for a card to discard a Brionic, you could have searched for an Infernity Barrier to negate a monster spell or trap. You could also search for a break to pop a card in the field. All that is great. And the Animaru is 6,000 attack because you use Synchros to create it. Only Synchros to create it makes it 6,000 on your attack. So that is the core combo. Now, early in the game, if I'm able to summon the Archfiend with the launcher, and I have not normal summoned yet, I will usually use the Archfiend to search for a Beetle. And then I'll normal summon the Beetle, I'll tribute the Beetle for its effect to summon double Beetle onto the field. So that's my normal summon, this is a special summon, and the launcher is gone because I used it to summon the Archfiend, and then I'll try to get lucky. I will just Synchro into a Charge Warrior, just because. So Charge Warrior is here, and Charge Warrior will draw a card. You draw into an Archfiend, great, because you took all your Beetles out of the deck. You can only draw into an Archfiend, or other back row, or maybe a launcher in the deck. That's pretty good, draw into another launcher, and you get the combo going. So if you don't get lucky and you don't draw into any of those cards, maybe you just drew into back row, so what? You get to set that back row. You can make the Charge Warrior into the Beetle to make a Doom Dragon, which is not in this extra deck right here. Doom Dragon, which you do want to play in this deck, is an Infernity monster. It could destroy a monster your opponent controls. They take damage equal to half their attack. And if something happens to Doom Dragon and it's sent to the graveyard, you could use Launcher to special summon it back in the field with an Archfiend. That is crazy. That is really good. So definitely, that's how you want to do some combos. I'm only playing Hastor because of Canadia being a level 2 non-tuner to use the Beetle. Otherwise, you could take out the Hastor, could put in a level 10 to synchro with your Infernity Doom Dragon, could put in Vulcan. Vulcan's a good level 6. You could summon the Vulcan, return itself back to the extra deck, which will free up space in your field to continue your combo with the launcher. And that is the deck. Balance. Love this deck. It did so well. Clap them fools. Have at it. Let's go. Get setted. Get setted. Setted. Come for Beetle. Now by activating Beetle, we are guaranteed to summon an Archfiend from the deck. This is guaranteed. Guaranteed. This is amazing. Get gated. We're guaranteed a monster spell and trap in the opening hand. Come forth, Archfiend. Let's go. Monster Gate is soft, limited to 1. It's only obtainable at 1. Grab the launcher, get launching. We'll do charge into Doom Dragon, yeah? Instead of Animaru. Instead of Coral Dragon Animaru, let's do this.
I'll play this. I synchro summon a monster.
No. Get launching. Archfiend Beetle.
I'll play this. I'll play this.
Get searching. We want to grab a barrier. Yeah. Barrier. Yeah. Okay, this looks good to me. The launcher could resummon the Doom Dragon, and that's lit. That is lit. Let's go.
Here I go. I synchro summon a monster.
All right, that's it. No more Synchro Shokan. We're just gonna chill like this. Instead of having a break, we're gonna keep the launcher. We chillin'. Let's go.
Join me. I summon a
Sage with Eyes of Blue. Negate.
You.
So he's not gonna be able to grab a card for Card of Constance. He's not gonna have a monster on the field for a Sage in the hand. He's got nothing. Nothing. We negating.
You ready?
Make your move.
It's my turn.
Get drawing. So he's got back row cards that are in fact activatable. I think with the Canadia, we're safe. We don't have to force out the launcher just to, what, make a level 6? That's no good. Let's get swinging. He's probably got Raigeki break. So I am expecting him to get breaking. Break onto the Infernity Doom Dragon, which could be resummoned with the launcher. He has something activatable. Karma cut, so now we cannot summon the Doom Dragon. We did deny him from grabbing an Ancient, so he was not able to discard the Ancients. So we've been making really good decisions here so far. Double Canadia with the launcher. If something happens to the Archfiend or we draw a new Archfiend, we're popping off again. We are popping off again. We still got the Coral Dragon, we got Brionic Coral, Animaru. Sage. Okay. Can't do it. Don't have a double Karma. That would not be cool. Double Karma. Okay.
It's my turn.
Get drawing into a break.
I flip over my face down card.
Get flipping.
My trap activates.
If he's at 1800 life, then we would have been in a very difficult position. Let's go.
Here I go. Let's battle. Watch and learn.
Then we got a pop. Raigeki break with the Ancients. He already lost a Dragon's Herd of White. Okay. Canadia into defense.
My trap activates. Come on out.
Let's go. Come forth, Blue Eyes White Dragon.
I activate my monster's effect. The light from my dragon erases the shadows. Let's go, Blue Eyes.
Urbel, shout out to Disturbia, the best caster of TW. Ha. Get F'd Cosmic. Thank you, Urbel, for the 21 months, 3 months away from ascending. Only Johan. That's real music, boys. Only Johan. Can you message Sinful Joestar Gia with your video, my friend? Thank you. Only Johan. Message her in the Discord. Give her your video. Thank you. Thank you. Eddie Bird with the gifted sub, DLM Mine. Thank you, Eddie Bird. Do we want to Canadia to stop this nonsense? Or will we just get popping? Let's break. Let's just break him. Because I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Next turn we got this. Next turn we got this. Let's go. Get breaking. Pop it.
I activate my monster.
Ancients add back Blue Eyes White Dragon. So how much will Canadia be blocking us by leaving it up on the field? Get launch in, we'll make that. We'll make a Coral Dragon, we could draw Ultimate Dragons. Let's go. We'll allow the first attack to go through, then we'll Canadia. Unless this is gonna turn into the Ultimate Neo Dragon, then we have to stop the attack because he could send the card that makes him untargetable. Just double Blue Eyes White Dragon. Twin Burst Dragon. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. The new way to play Infernity is here. Oh, it's here. Get ready. Get to it.
Strong get up. My monster attacks.
What?
Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon.
Burst me. Burst me. Get bursting. All right. Perfect. Let's go. Let's go. Focus. 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 Get hyped. Archfiend off the top of the deck. We didn't even need it.
I activate my monster's effect. How about this?
Activate.
My monster's effect.
Grab a launcher. We are launching.
From my hand, I activate a continuous spell.
Activate.
Spell. Come on out.
Get launching.
Here I go.
Get searching.
Monster's effect.
Come forth, Coral Dragon.
How about this? I synchro summon a monster.
And then, yeah, no, we could just attack right there. Got him.
Don't get me wrong.
Let's
I'm
go.
glad that I won, but I can't get too overcome.
See? With Infernity's balance, we had back and forth interactive gameplay. It's not all about the pop off, it's all about popping off early, semi-popping off, mini popping off. That's why we're able to interact, go back and forth, get popping, have a Doom Dragon, have an Infernity Archfiend, have the back and forth, not have everything riding on a single turn with the skill then trying to pop off, then having to play a bunch of foolish cards like Karibo, Hollow Life Barrier, Rainbow Life. We could play a real deck. Let's go. What is this? A 20 card Umi deck. That can't be Kristron's. No one plays Kristron's with 20 cards. There's no way. That's not possible. That's never been done before. Get launching. Launch the beetle into the grave. Set. Set. Beetle, pull the other beetle out of the deck. Yoink it out of the deck, so now that we are well set up, I'm not going to swing into anything crazy here. This is probably a Mermail deck, right? With the chance of this being a Mermail deck, that's crazy. A deck you never see before, but predicting it to be a Mermail deck, that's actually insane. iPlays, what am I even doing with my life? 15 months, thank you, iPlays. Noxious double, wow. Who called it? Who called it? I did. Okay, he's gonna pop with the Marksman. It's fine. Noxious 00 says, I now know the ways of the toggle because of your YouTube and streams. Thank you, Dkayed, DLM Pod Card. It's very important to learn. Thank you, Noxious, for your support. Get breaking. Now, that's probably a mermaid face down. The mermaid, when destroyed, will summon a mermail from the deck. The mermaid summons a mermail, a merman. Get poppin'. Pop it. Now, does Abyss Lind, the mermaid, does she miss the timing? It's something we should have looked before popping. But if this card is destroyed, you can. So because it says if, it does not miss the timing. So if you chainlink to pop her, which is what I was expecting the face down card to be, which apparently it's not because he's not attacking, it would still get the effect. It does not miss the timing. But that's how you do a quick check. Check, check. Monster Gate, guaranteed, summon an Archfiend off the top of the deck. Let's go. Crap. Get milling. Goodbye, Desynchro. Goodbye, Barrier. Archfiend. Let's go. Pop off. Activate. Woo!
From my hand, I activate a continuous spell.
Get launching. This doesn't mess up anything, do it? Nope, nope, we good. That don't matter, that means nothing.
Here I go.
Get sinking. Coral Dragon is here. Have no fear.
I'll play this. I synchro summon a monster.
Ballista food is what you're saying? Should we ballista? Ballista food? Food for the ballista?
My trap activates.
Food for the ballista. Whoa, it's a Gen X controller.
Continuous spell.
We are popping off.
How about this? How about this? I activate
Get searching.
monster's effect. From my hand, I activate
Charge Warrior, get charging into battle, my friend.
I'll play this. I synchro summon a monster.
Get drawing.
Monster's effect.
Archfiend. Let's go.
Monster's effect. Come on out.
Activate.
Activate my monster's effect.
Get popping.
My monster's effect.
Pop the fool. Get that Umi off the field at once. Animaru the Divine Thunder is here.
How about
Let's go.
I synchro summon a monster.
Coral Dragon, get drawing.
Activate my monster's
Draw me into a ballista squad. That is what I'm talking about. Now, we milled all our other cards. Let's just keep this maybe for a further combo. 6,000 attack. Lethal. Yes. Woo. Now, this deck is all about guaranteed. Guaranteed. Monster spell trap in the opening hand. It's not the old way to play Infernity where you wait. We don't wait to make a play. We make a play right away. Get discarding. Get setting. Get setting. Get launching. Get launching. Activate. So, let's do Beetle, okay? Let's Beetle, Charge Warrior, draw. That seems better. Maybe that's even better. Maybe this is better to do this instead. Instead of searching for a barrier, let's do this. Come forth. Come forth. Okay. Get Charge Warrioring. Charge on into battle, my friend. Rip into a launcher. Rip. So Canadia, not a big deal. Not bad, not bad. And then we have a Doom Dragon. Doom Dragon it up. Doom Dragon, Canadia. Beetle's all yoinked out of the deck so we could much easier draw into an Archfiend or another launcher. This was great. This was amazing. A pop, a flip, and the deck thinned out. Yes. Red Sox, the 5 gifted subs. DLM, mine in the chat. Red Sox, thank you so much. Yeah, buddy. Now, this might be the old way to play Infernity, where he needs to survive. If he needs to survive, that could be a Hollow Life Barrier or a Rainbow Life. If it is, we poppin'.
You're about to pay. I use my face down card. My trap.
Pop it. He has a quick play spell in the hand. He held a card. Rainbow Life. What'd I say? What did I say? What did I say? What are we doing with this? We are monster gating. Let's go. Tribute. Mill. Archfiend is here. Have no fear. Get searching for a launcher. Get launching. Now, do we have any barrier breaks left, or we milled them? Break. We got the good stuff. We got the sauce. Let's go. Doom Dragon and Archfiend to the field.
How about this? Here I go.
Get activating.
My monster's effect.
Grab a barrier. This is it. This is it. Get swinging. You got nothing. The new way to play Infernity, defeating the old way. Out with the old, in with the new, back to Fortnite you go.
Destiny wanted you.
Utopia? Yes.
At long last.
This is an exceed.
Don't get me wrong.
This is an
I'm
exceed.
glad that I won,
Overlay,
but I
the
didn't
overlay
get
network. Make a Utopia. I think we would need a level 4 that would be able to detach to then maybe resummon the Archfiend. Oh my.